ONIC, and we are here for it. The People's Champion Challenge. What is supposed to be the three-peats. They want to seize the throne, they want to challenge the throne, and they want to win this for the people. Game number 1 between Fnatic ONIC and EVOS Glory in the grand finals. Let's get into the land of dawn.
It's just no longer that value of a situation, of a strategy to be employed. So even with the Fredrin, this means that Annabelle will have relatively a good time, unless Sanzir goes for first blood.
Wow, that's super early. I mean, Coach Aldo mentioned aggression in the early game, and that's exactly what we're seeing. Under 1 minute, already some kills over. And that is Gila Sans on the Barca, but it might be turned around.
Go for it. One shot, and he equalizes the scoreboard. The Valentina.
Out of nowhere, both of the mid laners just going at it as CW.
Annabelle with the assassination attempt. Doesn't get the last puncture down. A bit too risky. He doesn't know where Keyboy is. Keyboy just trying to march forward. Kyrie walking up with the red tree as well. Doesn't seem like he was able... Well, he was actually able to take it, but it's just the gold.
Now looking at the emblems here, Annabelle and Kyrie both prioritizing the clear speed, trying to make sure that they do have that advantage coming through, especially when they want to get that level lead to try and contest for the neutral objectives a bit better. And with the Minotaur and the Terizla in the picture, it feels like ONIC will most likely go for some kind of pick-off before everyone groups around together. But in order to do so, they have to put Lutpi in a good position, and he's already being pressured by Fluffy and Clocken, so ONIC might be on the back foot.
EVOS Glory, they've always been so strong because of their mid-trio. Prio, Dreams gets caught here. Gets a little bit of low, but he will get to that level 4 by clearing in that lane. Meanwhile, Keyboy already opening up vision for his team to start and posture for this neutral objective take.
That's a retreat. Annabelle wins it out. Ministry and the flicker combo, and the Brazers Wrath though takes his life away. Now, they look people to knock out strike, but Annabelle is forcing that flicker away. Fluffy follows through with the flicker, picks up a double with that hammer. Glockhood, just a few of those little bumps of damage onto Keyboy, but he survives.
A 1-for-2 trade in favor of EVOS Glory. Break us through that. What happened? That early game aggressive comp?
I think we're definitely expecting some kind of aggression, especially with Sans clearing the wave so fast and trying to roam around and impact those side lanes. But now, whenever there's a neutral objective, you can see EVOs are immediately in position. And the fact that Fluffy can be so tanky, so difficult to pick off without some more items in the inventory slots of Fnatic ONIC. Taking the stand there, but look at this.
But Big trying to survive now, goes in, knockout strike. Flickers out, but right into Fluffy, penalty zone. Picks up a kill. He's on a killing spree as he goes on to Keyboy with those hammers. But the airstrike onto Annabelle, but he uses the puncture to get through. Kyrie takes the second turtle rather. Goes in for the taunt, knocks Fluffy up. No penalty zone to play with. Dreams knocks Keyboy up. Don't run Wolf King. No flicker to follow it up and still be able to find one. That's 2 also. Kyrie gonna be caught in the damage. They're still able to dash out. Now CW blazing through it, but Sans in the back cannot save Kyrie from being slain by Clockman. And Annabelle chasing them from a different angle. EVOS Glory with a winning team fight.
That was a 3-for-0 trade, ladies and gentlemen. The White Tigers, the People's Champions, they're putting up a fight here in minute number 5. Despite the objective given over to Kyrie there, it looks like EVOs hold complete control. And Fnatic ONIC, despite the attempts to try and slow down that snowball from happening, it's not working out for them.
I mean, they were able to get the neutral objective before EVOs can respond, but now Keyboy
might be caught. That's a offensive execution. Annabelle will not be able to slay Keyboy. Pops that conceal just in time and gets out.
And then try and follow up that way. And even if they don't really immediately get the payoff from that play, Annabelle can still go and do what assassins do best and seal the deal. As Kyrie gets surrounded by 3.
And Annabelle wins the red tree. Kyrie has to put the airstrike there to help him back away, but Kyrie will be able to go for the taunt on the Dreams, forcing him in his fury, but he catches 3 with the flicker. Fluffy with a mega kill. Now is that the Lycan pass from Brad chasing Keyboy, who's able to escape, but not for long. That's Fluffy again with a penalty zone. Knockout strike to knock Annabelle up. Sans in the back as well, trying to run away. Flickers out to safety, but still gets hit a little bit. Fluffy trying to run away. Brands should be able to come and help him, but Lutpi will not be able to take Fluffy down.
They're looking for that proper pick as they want to set up for this Lord.
CW is farming so well right now, constantly in the side lanes. He's actually caught up to Brands, who has 1 kill, 2 assists. How are the items looking right now?
Well, Lupi getting a lot more tankiness, and Kyrie with the Athena is going to be a bit more bold, but look at this Keyboy. It's the main target in front.
Good taunt by Kyrie to cancel any sort of engage. Clockun, early winter truncheon in the 11th minute. CW going to be poked down by Clockun, so much damage. Anonymous with ultimate is Fury, Retribution, NFL picks it up. Keyboy with the donor Wolf King as the appraisers tries to connect, but now Lippy tries his best to go in the back. What? Fluffy with a monster kill as he chases Keyboy down. And Fnatic ONIC are forced back.
A Lord slain and a man down. This is exactly what Fnatic ONIC don't want for themselves. And look at this with CW. Wait a second, Fluffy gonna be pressuring in. CW was completely taken out of that neutral objective take, that entire Lord dance, because of the fact that Clockun was able to catch him so low, and the setup from Fnatic ONIC felt scattered.
It's because of EVOS knowing how Fnatic ONIC wants to take the fight. So they sent like Clockun and the rest to try and go for some zoning plays, but Fluffy now taking a lot of damage because CW is at the 3-item power spike. He can no longer stand in the front there, but only when CW is around. So if EVOS send Clockun to zone him away, then Fluffy has free reign to do what he did in the previous fight. Keep moving forward and allow Dreams on the Minotaur to just set up for the neutral objectives, but penalty zone!
On to 3, Keyboy still in the midst of it all. Now caught in the knockup and the flicker as well. CW forced to return to the battle mirror image. He placed down in the back. Appraiser's Wrath not connecting for Kyrie. As Clockun just plays it safely. It's Keyboy traded for Fluffy.
But you can see before that teamfight, Brands, he was able to dish out the damage, and before that all ensued, he was able to pick up a GDS.
So they're going to give up on mobility, but now,
The knockup into the feathered airstrike. Perfectly played by Fnatic ONIC. And Sans claims the kill on the assassin.
Damage available, but there's no setup for him. Maybe Lutpi, he's going for a tankier build, going with the Hunter Strike, and then straight into a Dominance Ice, a Oracle, as well as a Blade Armor. So he's functioning as a utility tool here to allow for some space, perhaps, for CW to be doing that damage. Now, Kyrie.
Well, he has the immortality, he just bought it earlier. Lutpi's trying to just peel for Sans. Keyboy in the midst of it all, going to be caught in that damage, and Brad with the light can pounce now, a stun down, but he has to purify. And in case of Sans with Flicker, down with CW. Comes to the blazing duet, no flicker committed by Dreams, only a minute Fury that knocks 2 up. Lutpi getting the shields, Kyrie finds an Appraiser's Wrath, the knockout strike catches them, and Kyrie gets a 3-man taunt again for CW to free hit, and Fluffy is still somehow able to keep his immortality from being popped, but EVO's glory, they get the turret in the mid lane too.
All the wins for the White Tigers in that exchange. And that gold lead has slowly started to lift once again. Clockun in a 1v1.
Winter truncheon the timing. Sans!
Gila Sans, first team mid laner for how many seasons consecutively? It just proves that despite the potential that we see from Clockun, despite his rising performance this season, that veterancy, that experience, that mechanic coming in from Sans is still godlike, is still unparalleled. We saw that in that 1v1, but now in a 4v5 situation, the Lord Dance will ensue.
Pull the Minotaur into the knockout strike as a feather airstrike demolishes Fluffy in the front. Lippy zones them away. Annabelle's looking for an entrance though. Jumps in the puncture, very, very low. Has a thorn nose as well. Annabelle, no, he will not be able to find it. CW with blazing duet to the back, and Browns gets gunned down by Calvin Winata. That's a double kill for CW. 3-4-0.
Fnatic ONIC, the defending champions, come back and come alive in the 16th minute of the game. That latest pickup from CW, that malefic roar from CW, doing them justice.
Going for their airstrike, dealing some damage and also trying to clear up the way. And CW is so sustainable. Lippy has already cleared out in the bottom lane as well. They can go for it. Sans is already hitting on the base. Mini wave in the bottom lane. That's going to be Clockun who flickers forward, but CW does not care. Game 1 for Fnatic ONIC.
And here it is, ladies and gentlemen, the defending champions, the kings of the galaxy, the kings of the sky lead this best of 7 series.